Good morning, everyone. It is time for First Alert Weather Extra. I hope you're having a great morning so far. We are starting off, unfortunately, with some low cloudiness. I know it looks dreary out there, but conditions are going to get better. All right, good morning, everyone. First Alert Meteorologist Jill Gilardi here, the Almanac. All right, so let's talk about normals. Normal low 41, normal high 64. Okay, so that's where we're at. Let's show you where we're at in terms of current temperatures. We've been above average this morning. So we're talking about just a few locations inland in the upper 40s. Otherwise, we are in the 50s. So it is warmer than it was yesterday. And so that's a plus for us. Yeah, we're dealing with some low cloudiness, especially off to the east and southeast. But don't you worry, those low clouds will be burning off. We are tracking some scattered clouds, but at least the rain with some of those little downpours are long gone. So we are trending drier as high pressure will be building in. As we take a look at First Alert Futurecast, you can see those clouds thinning out as we head into the afternoon and then returning as we head into tonight. So we'll get some sunshine out there nonetheless. And as we take a look at the bigger picture, again, a cold front is actually moving through. It will allow for that drier air to start to build on in. It will be trending a little lower tomorrow. I really can't call it colder, and you'll see why in just a second. But high pressure builds in tomorrow, so not much of a wind expected. So highs today ahead of the front, as that front will be shifting in later as we get into the afternoon hours. We'll warm into the 70s most places. As you can see along the immediate shoreline where you had some of that green showing up, that's a indication where the temperatures will be generally in the mid and upper 60s, but most places in the 70s today, so certainly well above average and way warmer than we were yesterday, about like 20 degrees. All right, the allergy forecast, yeah, it's not looking great. It's that time of year. We're at trees blooming, so yeah, we're talking about a high pollen count going forward the next several days. Now, the highs tomorrow, here's what I'm talking about. It will be lower than the upper 70s inland for today. It's low 70s tomorrow, but either way, that is perfect. And we'll have more sunshine, so starting off with less cloud cover and fog for tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, as we take a look at the forecast for the shoreline, you'll be enjoying a lovely day. Now, the wind will be clearly off the water when you see that much of a difference. If you're lower, you know that wind direction. If you're higher, you know that wind direction. So usually when the temperatures are warmer along the shoreline this time of year, it's because that wind is coming in from the north and west. So we have Earth Day today, so we're cleaning up. If there are opportunities to clean up around the neighborhood, other places, parks, things like that, planting a tree, anything to help out the earth, right? And temperatures are going to be above average, and we're going to stay above average going through the next 3 days. We'll have more sunshine tomorrow, a few more clouds Thursday, but staying dry. So any of those spring plants, pansies, things like that, any of those bulbs you might have got for Easter, things like that, you just need to keep watering it because it's not until Saturday. You're like, what? Not the weekend. Yeah, we do have showers, a part of the mix on Saturday. As we compare the models, yeah, pretty good chance through the early afternoon. Let's take a look at the evening. It will be on the way out, hopefully. Yeah, not a guarantee. So Saturday's our wetter day of the next 7. Precipitation outlook beyond Saturday, trending in a drier direction, and then maybe kind of equal chances for normal moisture moving back in. Temperature trend 6 to 10 days out, trending above average, and that trend continues to be above average looking long term. So things are really going to start to bloom around there. A lot of us, starting to do some planting. Be careful though, we got to be cautious. Can be late frosts and freeze even in the month of May. So wait at least until after, Mother's Day for some of those more sensitive plants. But you got a lot of spring plants right now that are totally fine. I planted some marigold seeds and they're already sprouting, so they'll be fine. But nonetheless, we have the temperatures that are going to be climbing into the upper 70s today, low 70s the next couple, then back in the upper 70s on Friday ahead of that system that's going to bring showers to the state on Saturday. It does look likely. We'll hold back our temperatures just a bit, but overnight lows, nothing looking frosty, so that's good news. For any of those plants out there. And so all in all, not a bad 7-day. Again, the timing of the rain, not terrific, but it is that time of year. We need a little rain for those plants. Otherwise, you're going to have to do some of the watering for any of those spring plants out there. All right, that's a look at your First Alert Weather Extra. Remember, we're going to have another one coming up tonight at 9:30. Enjoy the rest of your day and when that sunshine and warmth takes over.